Hello, our today's topic is Markov process and Markov chain. The topics which we are going to cover are Markov property, Markov process, what Markov chains are, then transition probability matrices, TPM, then Chapman-Kolmogorov theorem. So let's see what is a Markov process or a Markov. So a Markov process is a special type of random process. They are used in modern machine learning algorithms like inference and variational sampling and mixture models. In natural language processing also you can use Markov models in text prediction, word generation, etc. Let's see some definitions. Markov property. If the values of the random process xt depends only on its values in the recent previous state values, then xt is said to have Markov property. It's a memoryless property. So the current state, the next state depends only on the current state. All the previous states information can be avoided or it's not required. A Markov process is a random process if it is satisfying the Markov property. Using probability you can write it like this: probability of x t n plus 1 less than or equal to x n plus 1 given x t n equal to x n comma etc. x t0 equal to x0 is same as p of x t n plus 1 less than or equal to x n plus 1 given x t n equal to x n. Means that all the initial probabilities up to x t n minus 1 can be avoided. Transitional probability. P of x n plus 1 equal to j given P of x n equal to I denotes one step transitional probability, that is the transition from the state I to state j, and the transition is from the step n to step n plus 1, denoted as Pij n comma n plus 1. So we are in a step n. The transition is from the step n to step n, next step n plus 1, and in that transition the state also changes from I to j. N step transition probability can be denoted as Pij of n, which is equal to the probability of xn equal to j given x0 is equal to, at the 0 step, initial step, it is in the ith stage, and after n steps it is in the state j. That probability is called n step transitional probability. The transitional probability matrix or TPM is a matrix of the Markov process with n step transition with m states. So here we have m states, 0 to m, and n steps also, which is denoted by capital P equal to Pij, the first step. Each row, if you sum each row, sum of each row will be the sum of all the probabilities. The matrix contains all the probabilities. Sum of each row should be 1. Sigma j equal to 1 to m Pij should be 1, and it should be these are probabilities, so it should be greater than or equal to 0. So this sort of a matrix is called transitional probability matrix or TPM. Next, the Chapman-Kolmogorov theorem. If P is a Markov matrix, then p raised to n is a Markov matrix for any positive integer. The initial state probabilities can be defined as p0, p0 0, p1 0, p2 0, etc. pm 0. The subscript shows the state and 0 in brackets shows the step. So in the 0th step, p00 is the probability of the state 0, probability of state 1, probability of state 2, etc. and for the 0th step. And the n step probability is defined as pn, p0n, p1n respectively. The n step probability, state 0 n step, state 1 n step, etc. In Markov process using TPM, we can calculate two types of probability. That is, the TPM as it is, we can utilize, or you can utilize the joint probability that can be calculated as a calculated by using multiplication theorem in probability. Next we will see an example, a sample problem. Let's say we have a transition probability matrix of a Markov chain, a family of xn with 3 states. TPM P is equal to first row 0.1, 0.5, 0.4, second row 0.6, 0.2, 0.2, third row 0.3, 0.4 and 0.3. You can see that the sum of each rows is 1, so it satisfies the regularity property. And the initial distribution or P0, the initial probabilities are 0.7, 0.2 and 0.1. We have two questions, two sub questions. Find the probability that P of x2 equal to 3, then probability of x3 equal to 2, and x2 equal to 3, and x1 equal to 3, and x0 equal to 2. We will take the first problem, P of x2 equal to 3. Using Chapman-Kolmogorov theorem, we have Pn is equal to P0 into Pn. E raised to n is P0 into Pn. So what we need is Px2 equal to 3, that is the second step, state 3, that is the probability we require. Second step x2, that is in the second step, and state, third state corresponding, the third state corresponding to Px2 is P0 into P square, capital P square. P0 is our initial distribution 0.7, 0.2, 0.1, and capital P is our TPM, square of that matrix. Once you take the square of that matrix, you will get it as, you can multiply it like normal matrices. So it is 0.7, 0.2, 0.1 into a vector into a new matrix. Then first row, this row into this column, you will get this value. This row into the second column, you will get this value. This into this, you will get the third value. This corresponds to state 1, this corresponds to state 2, and this corresponds to state 3. So the answer to P of x2 equal to 3 in the second step, state 3 is 0.279. Probability of x2 equal to 3 is 0.279. The second sub question, to find P of x2 equal to 3, x3 equal to 2, x2 equal to 3, x1 equal to 3, x0 equal to 2. This is a joint probability. This is a transition from state x2 to state x3, or x0 to state 0 to state 1, step 0 to step 1, step 1 to step 2, step 2 to step 3. The step 0, it was in state, the state equal to 2, and step 1, the state equal to 3, step 2 state equal to 3 and step 3 state equal to 2. Or this can be written as this joint probability equal to P32. This is a transition from state 3 to state 2. So P32, and how many steps? Step 2 to step 3. Step 1 step. So P32 1. Then step 3 to step 3. State 3 to state 3. So it is P33 into 1. Then P23 into this 2 and this 3. P23 into 1. And in the initial probability, that is P20. P32 is, you take P32 from here, 0.4, P32 0.4, P33 is 0.3, P23 is 0.2, and the initial probability P20 is 0.2. So it is 0.4 into 0.3 into 0.2 into 0.2. So the total joint probability is 0.0048. Let's take another example, another problem. A message transmission system found to be Markovian with transitional probability of current message to the next message as given by the TPM. P is equal to 0.2, 0.3, 0.5, 0.1, 0.2, 0.7, 0.6, 0.3, 0.1, and the initial probability distribution is 0.4, 0.3, 0.2. Find the probabilities of the next message. It's a very easy problem. So using Chapman-Kolmogorov theorem, you need to calculate the probability of the next message, that is probability of the P1. P1 is P0 into P. P0 is already given, 0.4, 0.3, 0.3 into TPM P. So the probability of the next message is, you multiply these two matrices, row into first column you will get this value, this into the second column you will get second value, in the third column you will get the third value. So P1 is 0.29, 0.27 and 0.44. Okay, we'll stop now. Thank you for the patient listening.